Yo, just look at his ears right now. The bokeh effect on them. My boy, that's some good looking ears. That's a nice ear.
Is this sending you back to the same level again? I feel like this game has an issue with like... Yeah.
That was just their meeting place. But yeah, I mean, it is adding like a little bit of...
for a message from your emperor.
My people, I did it. At long last. The pirates are vanquished. The resistance is broken. And this galaxy is finally mine!
Is there not supposed to be music?
I don't think so.
The bliss. The murderous enlightenment. Why don't I feel any different?
Because you equated happiness with success. And now that you've achieved it, life is meaningless.
What could you possibly know about success, you... That's it. I haven't really won yet. There are still so many other dimensions waiting to be conquered.
Good luck finding them. It took me years just to figure out the coordinates for this one.
That's because you forgot the first rule of road tripping. Always bring a map.
A map. The dimensional map.
In the archives. He's going to Savali. You catch all that, Rivet?
Got it. We'll meet you there.
Ooh. Curveball, they're not going to Xerxes at all.
No way. It must be nefarious. The archives held the dimensional map, correct?
Oh, is this playing Ratchet?
Rivet.
Oh. Spider-Man, Trevor.
Nefarious destroyed the archives.
I'm hurt.
We're gonna check inside. See if he got the map.
No,
Trevor's moving Ratchet around while he's giving me the controller. He just couldn't let go. Oh, we didn't do any of this. I guess, oh, well.
No, you don't need the bombardier. You want to
Could you press square for the preview right quick? Okay, I just wanted to make sure the music. I'm like, is it not supposed to play any music? Okay.
Yeah, I did find that out. I was thinking kind of the same thing, to be honest.
Go ahead, upgrade that.
Oh, I love how they changed her voice. She did not sound like that in the last game. She was like,
Was she in the last game? Was she that boss? Isn't this the planet that you like 100%ed? I think it is. Because this is where the coordinates
they about to 1,000%. You hit them with that yacht. Hey.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, it did become a wave. I think the only problem with it, somebody made a great point. It's like, you know, listen, the elevator to success is broken. Take the stairs. You know, a lot of people try to get it fast, trying to like, you know,
well, it's
trying to cloud
it's just
chase.
like do something. And you know, if one thing isn't working out for you, just take another lane.
Well,
you know?
you gotta have patience and you gotta have the ethic, man. It's hard, you know.
It's like The Rock wanted to be a football player. Like, can you imagine him being a football player? How much less significant of a pop culture icon he would be.
But you gotta think about that. He started,
right? But
there.
I'm saying, like, you know, he just worked a different lane, and now he's like way bigger than any NFL player. I would think for like on terms of notoriety.
But you gotta see, he followed his passions no matter what, and he is a big proponent of, listen, consistency is key. You will get there as long as you work hard and you're consistent. And I love that about him. He is a consistency king, and now look at him now. And he is, to this day, one of the greatest wrestlers that have ever wrestled, right? Like, he is so, I think as far as this, you know, you can say what you want about him as an actor. Like, okay, he alright as an actor, but...
Whoa.
The Dimensionator.
Dude, what are these guys?
But yeah, you know, that's...
Daniel Fortescue.
We're working that angle for...
Skeleton Kremlings?
Yeah, we're working that angle for Cottrello Plays, man. Someone subscribes every day. Have you subscribed? Oh, maybe hit that button.
I mean,
boy.
do your thing. But yeah, it's even with us, it's a journey, right? We didn't just get 1,000 subscribers overnight. It took time. It took us.
Dude, it took time, even though we have like a built-in audience on a separate platform.
Right.
It's just hard to make it.
Oh, snap.
Period.
The cold snap.
And I say,
do you like what I did there?
And I say that just to say, because shout
I
out.
feel like you're using sports terms.
No, I said, oh, snap. The cold snap.
Okay. I thought a cold snap was like a sports term you were referring to.
No, you were saying snap your fingers.
Why can't... Oh,
She's afraid.
I didn't realize there was still an enemy.
You're the enemy. What if that was a game?
The enemy of the people.
What if we found out that Ratchet was the villain? The Jedi was evil.
It's not.
You know,
about the money.
there's in Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the new one, the good one. The good one back on. I mean,
Do you want that, or do you want the Warmonger when it comes up?
The Warmonger makes more sense, but you know.
Yeah, the Warmonger, that's a cheese, man. Just get a few.
But I love the Buzzblades.
You love every weapon.
I like the
not
Warmonger.
true.
I feel like the Warmonger is like the quintessential Ratchet and Clank weapon.
I don't know why. I feel like I like the weapons that are less conventional and harder to use.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, the Warmonger. I mean, it's like not using the.
Wait, where's my ricochet? Oh, okay.
It's like not using the Halo gun in the Halo game.
Dude, it's getting all of them.
Yeah, it's like going to IHOP and not getting pancakes.
It's not. It's like not using the plasma rifle in Halo.
Man, this makes me want... Ratchet and Clank always makes me want, like, Star Fox Adventures, but, you know, better than what it was, even though that was still a really fun game.
Yeah. It'll always be endlessly fascinating to me that, like, just no one competes with Zelda.
Yeah.
Or Super Smash Bros. For that matter. I mean, the Nickelodeon game's the talk of the town lately, but it's like, yeah, dude, like, PlayStation needs to get in there before Nintendo gets every PlayStation character in Smash.
I mean, that's a fact. Listen, I'm saying PlayStation All-Stars. I know people are like, ugh.
Okay,
You should really do it.
No, it's become more of a topic of discussion in the last few weeks because of this Nickelodeon thing.
Oh no. Rivet, the dimensional map's gone. The Emperor must have gotten here first.
We're coming up on his flagship. We'll get it back.
Ooh.
Oh, Yak, it might be time.
Hey, yeah, pass them
Darth
sticks.
Noctis.
Because it's legit.
Are Gary and the monks safe?
We'll find
Darth Noctis the Wise.
You tragedy, Darth Noctis Wise.
Based on the structural
Darth
norms of the
Noctis
Emperor's
the
ships,
Yerp.
we should
That
find
voice is so
high-value
hard to do
assets
with
on
like
the
a
upper
dry
level.
throat.
Let's
Do
hope
it.
the map
Need some water.
Do it. Stop drinking coffee.
I summon the gamer grease.
I almost fell off. Okay, what do I do? Oh my gosh. How did I get here?
terrible.
You just destroyed your cover.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's see. What am I gonna do? How do you do the ricochet thing?
Just keep pressing R2.
Oh,
I like how none of us figured out the quick switching the entire time.
You gotta, when you shoot it, you gotta land on them.
You see that D-pad, Trevor? You can assign them to the D-pad. That's the way I'd like to play this game, where I don't pause it. I wish I could turn that feature off because I feel like it's a crutch.
You're a crutch.
Yeah, you are.
Try and use some of the weapons that aren't level 5 if you can.
Yeah, Trevor. Why don't you
I
go
think
and,
everything on that menu is level 5.
Trevor, why don't you go
I mean, you can still use other things, but I'm just saying throw in, you know, use the other stuff too.
yeah,
Darth Noctis.
be generous with the ammo.
You said, yeah, take a chance, Trev.
We're here for the flagship tour.
Yeah.
Exit right?
Get them gloves.
Yeah, man, they-
dude.
Oh, I like how I've always liked how they stick around, and then look at them just.
They ganging up on them. Where we going? Ooh, the lightning rod, Mason.
Oh, you haven't tried out the black hole weapon, have you? The bottom left.
The black hole storm.
Wait, is that
Ooh, mama!
It's just like Fortnite.
That's
what Trevor wants to say. Trick.
We just need to keep moving.
I don't even know if he really says that. I think maybe I made it up. I don't know, but it's still funny.
Speaking of DreamWorks, I was watching Kung Fu Panda again the other day.
Dude, I just watched two of them today.
Seen the third one.
The third one's it's a tier lower than the other ones, but it's still good.
I was just gonna take it for a joyride.
Plus, there's Bryan Cranston and J.K. Simmons in it. It's
wow.
It's just their voice cast. I mean, honestly, like sometimes it annoys me how DreamWorks just like hunts for celebrities, but I really feel like they picked the right ones for the most part.
Come on, Jack Black, Jackie Chan, Seth
Jackie
Rogen,
Chan is like a
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, to a fault. That's my only problem with DreamWorks, and I've had this argument before. I feel like the difference between them and Disney is like Disney, you kind of like you find out at the end, like, oh wow, they had this person in there. With DreamWorks, they like market it in the beginning. Yo, we got Jackie Chan in this. We got oh my! I didn't even know I did that. Look at me.
Yeah, but like,
Unleash the glove of doom.
Tell me, Jack Black isn't the perfect Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, he's great. No, I'm not.
No one in the entire multiverse could have done that like he did.
Seth Rogen.
No way.
No way.
No
dude.
way.
No,
Jack Black.
Jack
You're
Black doing
Jack
Poe.
Black's comedy.
Jack Black
genius.
doing Poe is like Eddie Murphy doing Donkey. Like it just was perfect.
Seth Rogen's really funny too, but he has to always lean on the crutch of like being like darker and more inappropriate. Jack Black can make a 4-year-old and a 40-year-old laugh at the same time.
I mean, that's because he's been given an opportunity, but like also like Seth Rogen has played like an action movie before, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think that's fair. I think he's pretty good at what he does too, in a few different ways. I think you just gotta have the opportunity, you know, and people will rise to the occasion. What was the name of that movie? I know the name of it. I just can't think of it right now.
The one, the green car.
Yeah, Green Hornet.
Yeah.
No, I just love in Kung Fu Panda 2 when he's inside the barrel and he said, I just felt a Kung Fu chill go up my spine, and it's the snake. Viperous.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I don't know.
Trevor, you're about to lose.
Also, like, Jack Black, he's just got the range, you know?
Fire, Trevor!
I don't know. I think Jack Black will go down as, like, one of the funniest people that in pop culture, of all time. Oh, Seth Rogen was important for, for the 2000s.
Yeah. Oh, cold snap him, yeah. All right, unload on him with something.
That one. Go.
Nice!
Hey!
No, Seth Rogen is still relevant though. It ain't like he just fell to the past like he was Pauly Shore.
I know. I'm just saying he's not.
He's great. He's great at what he does. Jack Black is Jack Black.
I've been waiting for this.
My whole life.
Wait. Huh?
Oh, it's you. I hoped you'd find me. Oh,
Gary.
Coming back to one's body mid-meditation. Oh, that's smart.
When you felt the back crack and the power of the dual sense.
After he discovered I'd hidden the dimensional map in an anomaly.
So he doesn't have it yet.
No, but he's opening rifts willy-nilly to get to it. It's only a matter of time before he's successful.
Ratchet. Good news and bad news.
I love this. This is what I was waiting for. This back and forth. Let's go.
Oh.
Bad news, the Emperor's not here. Good news, we're with Gary. He says the map's hidden inside a dimensional anomaly.
In the catacombs, you can get down there by activating the excavation towers.
You can activate them via nearby pressure locks.
Fire.
Anyway, my son who's about to be 3 thinks the wushu finger hold is the funniest thing. So I do it to him.
Oh, what did he say when he grabbed his finger? The wushu finger hold. Oh, you know this move.
Yeah.
You're bluffing.
Oh, that was great. Listen.
But those movies have no business being as good as they are.
What is this for?
Let's find another.
Oh,
we got to turn
No,
them
it's
on.
excellent. Listen.
I like it. It's another open world level. Or, well, I mean, same open world level, but it's playing out differently. Have you seen the Kung Fu Panda movies, Trevor?
I saw the first one and the second one. I never saw the third one.
Okay, well, those were the good ones. The third one's so cool, but
You talk about
Isn't
it.
the third one about him meeting his family?
yeah, but I'm saying like the
Oh, what? Why couldn't I shoot?
the first 2 movies are straight like 9 to 10 out of 10s. Like they're very close to like just
See,
being
I
like,
thought the first one is way better than the second one.
I like the second one.
No, I do too a lot, but I'm saying like the first one is so to me like so far and away better than the second one.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched them back to back, and I like the second one a little bit more because
It was about him like how he came to be, right? Like didn't something happen? A tragedy happened to his I forgot.
Yeah. He has to confront the villain that genocided his race. I mean,
Right.
it's very adult for like a children's friendly cartoon. But like DreamWorks was on a roll for a while there. That and How to Train Your Dragon is also like a just
slam dunk
obnoxiously good trilogy where it's just like I just don't understand how animated movies could be this good, but then they made Trolls.
I mean that's what I'm saying.
They made Trolls, and then they made the Chris Melanandri, they took the guy who did like Despicable Me and Sing, and then made him the boss of DreamWorks in general.
I just need to start using my wrench, but I'm so focused on getting these things experience.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling experience for these.
I have a feeling profitability is going to matter more in the future.
I mean, listen, everything has wins and everything has L's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why they still make Fast and the Furious movies, but the reason why is because it makes so much money. So people like what they like, and with every greatness, I mean, I don't know. You got to have the space for both. You're gonna have some things that are up and some things that are like.
Okay, I need to realize. I keep thinking you can jump and fire out of that, and you can't.
But yeah, man, no.
I mean, I hope they turn out well because they're making that Mario Brothers movie, and it's like I hope that's not garbage.
Dude, he wound up before I was even close to him.
Yeah,
jeez.
And I mean, fair enough. That Despicable Me, the first one's really funny.
I haven't seen it. I've never seen one Despicable Me movie.
Oh, I can't believe he still got me.
I've only seen chunks of the second one in like a hotel room, but the first one's very funny. You'd get a kick out of it too because the music is so good. Being like just like a big music fan, a big Pharrell fan, he does the music for it, and it's just like, I mean, just turn it on and watch the first 5 minutes, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then Steve Carell does this thing in that accent.
The Minions are like, to me,
he does.
I always want to tell people, but I feel like the Minions totally ripped off Rabbids. Like they're like literally the same exact thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I like the Minions a lot, though, but I just think they totally ripped off the Rabbids. You can't tell me they're not, like, remarkably similar.
They are remarkably similar, but also I feel like there's a few.
What am I supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to be getting on those green things. So you saw that pulsating icon, right?
Well, I see some of them are red.
Well, but you see that pulsating icon.
Okay.
That's where you need to go.
He said pulsating.
Matthew doesn't play as much open world games as us. I feel like you haven't really played any except for Breath of the Wild. Although you did 100% that game. I would never. You would have to pay me.
No, that was the fun. The fun part of that game to me was doing the shrines. Honestly,
the shrines.
Finding the shrines. Playing the shrines was boring because they just recycle the same challenges that, you gotta wait to dodge this thing and then slow motion and you mash the Y button or whatever button. I really want to get this.
I would agree. I liked finding them. I didn't like doing them.
Yeah,
as much.
But there were so many of them that were so dumb too. That like the one where you take off all your armor and you stand on a silver panel. Is that what you guys want? I'd rather do Buzzblades, but Michael wants the Warmonger, so
Warmonger is my vote.
I don't care, Trevor. Pick it. You're the
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
This one?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
See you next time.
Ooh.
It's just so cool, and that's what he has on a bunch of the front of the boxes of some games. I feel like he does anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like the Warmonger.
That's
I just
his, up triangle
like I said,
in
I like
PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah. I usually like the more niche weapons more.
Yeah, I do too, but none of those niche weapons made it into this game, so I don't care. Like my favorite was always the electric whip from the third game.
Is Starlink an open world game?
Yes,
I played that.
Starlink is hilarious, man. I heard that the missions like generate themselves based on AI. And
Whoa.
Waiting for it to hit those?
That's the most Ubisoft
I
thing
didn't
I've
realize
ever
I couldn't get off of this.
Follow me, escape from the city. Yo, when are we playing Sonic, my boys?
Hopefully never. I'm just kidding.
I was thinking I would
I
brush
thought I
up.
was gonna say I was thinking next week, and then I'd be like, I'm sick, Michael. I can't come in for control
Well, you
games
can
today.
just watch me play it. I'll give you that expert commentary you're looking for.
Okay, here we go.
Michael said, "I give you what you want."
Well, people want it.
Oh my goodness.
People want the Sonic.
this might actually work here.
You could have used a Warmonger.
Oh, I forgot I have that.
Yeah, you there we go.
Yes.
That's the cheese, baby.
Another turned on.
That's the gamer grease.
It's kind of a waste.
Extra grease on the side. No, I was thinking we should play Generations at some point. At least play the really good Sonic games.
You gotta get the level up anyway. It's all good.
Any interest in Sonic Colors, Matthew?
That's actually one of my favorite Sonic games.
Yeah, I hope they actually make some gameplay changes, but I doubt it.
I thought the game was fun.
Well, they just so the Geek Critique goes into this. He went into this on Twitter, but like you could see where originally the levels were planned to be like longer, but they like broke them into little tiny stages. And I just I feel like they should go back to like keeping them as like bigger stages. But
I don't know, man. There were some stages in that, like that one that looks like Rainbow Road, where you're like walking on all these like floating platforms.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
There were some really cool levels in that game.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the better Sonic games for sure. We should make a Sonic game tier list. I feel like you've played most of them.
Yeah.
But I've played them all pretty.
That's
I've played them all within like a year. It'd be an interesting discussion because they're all.
Oh,
many of them.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that one because the shield decreases.
Do the Warmonger one more time. You see? Oh man.
No, I think it was because like a bunch of enemies hit my shield at once. Oh, whoops.
You see what that Warmonger does? It just says, "Hey."
Yeah, but that's like the situation you want to use it in, you know?
Yeah, but not when like 6 guys are firing at you.
I mean, that's when I feel like a shield.
I'm sure when it gets upgraded, it probably does stuff like that.
But anyway,
dude, I keep forgetting you can't fire out of the boots.
I've played most Sonic games within the last year, and
oh my gosh, what happened?
What kind of hitbox is that?
It's hard mode, baby.
No, I'm saying, what is he, like Marth and Melee?
Yeah,
I was like 10 feet over his head.
Hammer. Oh, they're all of Gary's people. I didn't realize that.
You didn't?
Yeah,
No.
they said they were Kremlings.
Well, I just
There's
thought they
like
were one
good
of the
guys
other
and
ones.
bad guys.
You see why I like these enemies? They look scary. That's my only. I
They
mean,
look scary but cartoony at the same time.
and I like it.
Yeah, it's like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country.
Darn it.
That's and y'all always disagree with me, but that's my problem with Tropical Freeze. I'm not intimidated by any of the enemies in Tropical Freeze.
Oh, I thought I hit the ricochet.
Not Lord Frederick, the walrus.
No, he's just a walrus with a beard.
Yeah, me neither. They introduced one of the bosses by him. He is eating a popsicle when you get there. So I mean, and that's pretty late in the game. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the Kremlin's like, oh wait.
Meanwhile, there's a lava sword that attacks you in Country 2. But I mean, to be fair, the bosses in the original weren't scary either. Like Neki.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a bird, but even that bird was like, oh wow, okay. But you know, some of the other just regular enemies like these, like the Kremlings were something else. What were these? Gong 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 gong. What was it like the brown Kremling, the big one?
Clumpa, Crusha.
Yeah, all of those
What
things.
was it? Clump?
Clump's a big brown one, yeah. Crusher.
All of those things was like, oh man. And it, of course, it was that level. It was like a dark level where like all these zombie ones would come at you. I forgot the name
Now
of that.
that was always scary. That was always scary, for sure. That in the first factory level, Oil Drum Alley.
even the minecart stuff was like, oh man, like you know, it had this very like, yo, what is going on? It was a thrill.
So fun little story. Our sister didn't play games like as much as us growing up, but she would dabble here and there. Like she had a copy of Pokemon. She got to the Viridian Forest, and with Donkey Kong Country, she only liked the minecart levels.
That's funny.
I feel like you could make a Donkey Kong.
My army.
You can make a funny Donkey Kong mobile game with the that's like just about the minecart
Look
levels.
at these guys.
You know, they stick around forever.
See, it works pretty well when it's not like when it's not a bunch of guys. How am I missing? It's a rocket launcher. I'm trying to explode it at their feet.
Gordon, look out for the...
Oh my gosh, all that just to lose. All right, well now I know definitely like utilize... I think the game wants you to do some of this here because...
There's a lot of crowd control weapons in this game, which seems to be Insomniac's new thing, because that's exactly how Miles played in Miles Morales, which the whole series is up on the Cottrello Plays channel right now.
Oh, did you see that? I got like 10 of them.
Yeah, like and subscribe. You saw me and Michael play Miles like we live.
Why does that happen sometimes? You'll like select something and it just won't do it. It's like it doesn't register.
You cut it off.
Oh yeah.
So, do you both wish that Zerky wasn't a thing and that Mr. Zircon was actually in the place of Mr. Fungal?
Yes.
I like Zerkies though. That's kind of
I mean,
cool.
I guess like you could say that eventually the Mr. Zircon joke gets kind of old. You're about to level up, so you're about to get your health back.
Oh, am I? Okay, cool.
But
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Don't you get your ammo back too?
I don't know.
Check it.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, maybe they just thought the joke was getting kind of old, which, you know, fair enough.
I mean, he's the bartender. He doesn't always have to be.
Yeah, I'm saying like having him in the game, in the gameplay.
Always like throwing out a couple of those.
But these guys just like they're from Plants vs. Zombies. Dude, we need to play that at some point. There's too many games, man. Too many games.
It's a fun one.
Matthew's talking about I'm talking about the iPhone game.
Oh, no. Talking about Garden Warfare, my boy.
Talking about tower defense, my boy. But Garden Warfare, I've always wanted to play that.
Matthew said if that new Nickelodeon game is even the slightest bit fun, he'll like it more than Smash.
At this point, I mean, obviously not some time ago. I was telling Michael the same thing, though. It's like, at least that game's not afraid to be goofy.
Yeah, they have Reptar in the game and they got Nigel Thornberry at the same time. That is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, and they'll have like cool serious picks too. Like they'll have you gotta imagine. Wow.
Yeah, that thing is OP.
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is pretty lighthearted, but it's also like, you know, pretty serious when it wants to be. You know, like I'll never forget the comic strip of Raphael.
Come on,
and,
get the. Okay.
And Batman standing in frame and saying, "This is where my parents died, Raphael."
That's funny.
But yeah, they're gonna have an Avatar character in there for sure. Danny Phantom is like kind of comedy, but kind of not. So I mean, they got a good like mix.
We did it! Catacombs, here we come.
I just want a Drake and Josh Ice Climbers type of character.
My gosh.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was a lot harder than it looks. I kept being blown away how I'm like, how am I getting beat by these guys? But there's just so many of them around you.
We have to go down, huh?
Yeah, I never felt like it could be so simple. And you found a way.
Trevor has no idea what you're talking about, too. So it's funny.
Oh, man. You never watched Drake and Josh, Trevor? I mean, I didn't really either.
It's been a while.
I feel like our stepbrother was the one who watched that. That's
it
how
was like diet version of Keenan and Kel.
It was kind of, I mean, that was kind of a cool concept. They did sitcoms for kids on Disney and Nickelodeon.
What's up, brother?
I did like Drake and Josh.
Josh Peck is legitimately funny. I mean, he, like,
You think there's any bolts like a?
this place is cool. I saw one of those things that looked like you had to vacuum it in the All for One game. All for One available on Cottrello Plays.
Oh, you see that, Michael?
4-player Ratchet Clank is pretty cool.
You see that?
What's that, Returnal?
No, it's. Well, I don't know. Should I do this first or that?
kind of monkey or something?
I saw
You sure I'm not some kind of monkey?
I saw the chest with the purple on it. I was like, don't do it. It's never worth it. That's what killed Returnal for me, man.
I don't think you can hurt those guys.
We got one more episode of that coming, but I gave up on it. In case you're wondering, because it's a risk and reward system, and there's like an 8 out of 10 chance it's going to be just a risk that doesn't pay off.
I was trying to ask you.
Should you go backwards? I don't know, man. I'm literally always wrong. I'm never the person you want to ask.
So go back.
I will be able to get inside and find that map.
Damn, I missed crates anyway. Currency is pain.
Did you watch any of those kid? I feel like you watched those, Trevor. Those little kid sitcom shows.
Some of them, yeah. Of course, Kanan and
Here you go,
Kel.
Michael.
I watched Drake
Did you
and
watch
Josh a little
Corey
bit.
in the House?
No, I was off of it.
It's the source of so many memes that I just don't get.
Yeah, I'm cool. Like, listen, That's So Raven was one thing, but I'm not about to see
Oh
the
yeah,
spinoff.
that's what. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm okay.
I saw Raven. I still know the song too. I'm not gonna sing
That's
it though.
So Raven.
It's a future I can see.
That was not the.
It's so mysterious to me.
Yeah, that was not the note.
Okay, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But cool, man.
But I got the words right.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Because she can see the future and stuff, but she always kind of got it wrong.
That was the funniest sitcom concept. They just, I don't know, like some of those ideas were legitimately cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
No, like
more interesting than Friends. Like we're in a we're in a soundstage, pretending to be in New York while we're not.
Why does that bother you? That's like literally what every
It's just a
TV
small
show
gripe,
does.
I mean, for a time
There's
period.
a bunch of TV shows that they. I mean, like a lot of stuff that films here is not actually set in Atlanta, so.
Oh yeah, well I mean I find that funny about the Marvel movies. It's like, man, look at that busted downtown Atlanta street. That ain't no New York, my boy.
Oh yeah, but that's different. But we know why they do that as well. That's a money thing.
Oh, it's always a money thing.
Even the show Kenan, it says it's set in Atlanta. I don't think they shot that in Atlanta though. I think they literally shot it someplace that cost more than to shoot it in Atlanta.
Which would be funny because yeah, Atlanta's cheap. Like it's the cheapest place. They'll do anything for a film company.
Oh yeah, it's a tax break. That's why a lot of people film it. That's why there are a lot of studios here because
Hey,
they get
there's
a Georgia
something
tax
filming
break.
across the street from me tonight. They're doing Miss Marvel here. They're doing all that stuff. It's like nonstop.
Oh, they'll shoot every Marvel thing here. That's a fact.
Yeah, I did get to see a car that the Hulk smashed. That was cool. And they actually finished Endgame right next to my old office.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, you don't like Endgame still?
Michael, you don't like you like Endgame. Infinity
No,
War
not
is
really.
one thing, but
I guess I'm so out of the Marvel game. I just don't care at all anymore. And it's like,
If you
man,
ask me-
I am not sure what that train wreck of a Black Panther movie is going to be, but I cannot see a way where they do that right.
train wreck.
I mean, like, how do you go on? I mean, I get that they have to, but like, how do you? And I just don't think that I don't know if they're gonna pull it off.
Well, in the comics, the sister was able to take up that mantle, so that's something
right,
that they could
but that's
absolutely
the
do.
story. But I mean, you know, he didn't die in the story. He died in the real world.
Well,
and-
they can spin that. You know, it's called storytelling, so they can.
Yeah, I mean, like them spinning it away that's like good storytelling and not insensitive. It's like, ooh, I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's gonna be
I'd hate to be
insensitive.
that guy. I'd hate to have that job.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's absolutely possible.
Do you
It's
guys
just-
remember I was supposed to? Okay, there we go.
Yeah. I tell you what.
That's what I have to do.
I bet it's gonna be better than Endgame. You know, I personally feel like, and I know I might get killed in the comments for this, but I personally feel like the Avengers went down the minute they stopped having Joss Whedon directed.
Did he do an Infinity War?
He did the first one and he did the second one.
Yeah, I don't like don't love those movies either.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I like.
You never saw the second one.
I really like Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War. Endgame is terrible. Like I
mean, I wouldn't say it's. I disagree with like most of the creative choices that they made. Like, you know, if you haven't seen that movie and you care about it, spoiler alert. For
the lack of I just feel like that it was a lot of like flaws in story and character development. And
yeah, I just feel like they were. Yeah,
and I feel like Endgame compromised. Endgame compromised everything that was before it, and whether we like it or not, they had at least 3 Avengers movies, at least 2 Avengers movies, and a whole fleet of other Marvel movies that built up a whole storyline. And I just feel like it just kind of chucked a lot of that in the wind.
Yeah, I just feel like they had a dunk,
and it started with Infinity War. Infinity War is a Dragon Ball Z of.
I liken it to Subspace Emissary, and I mean, I think they did a fantastic job with like balancing that many different storylines, characters, motivations. But the thing with Endgame where they ruined it for me is that it would have been such a slam dunk to like have to make the choice for Iron Man to have to choose between saving the world and saving his daughter, because like technically if you go back in time and you reverse what happened back then his daughter would cease to exist.
No, that's not how time travel works, Michael.
Not their version of time travel that they but yeah, I mean, so it's like, oh, so like Iron Man's gonna do the last thing because his contract's up. I mean, dude, I get it, like, you know, it's people don't want to do it anymore, but it's just like it was all just too neat. It was like the only people who got the club and actually died don't seem to have died, and now there's a TV show where Loki's in it, so like maybe he didn't die either. It's like there's no stakes in Marvel. You want me to be scared of Thanos because he like, you know, took out this guy, but he didn't. All he did was you know, just like. Well, and then just, I mean, it's like Dragon Ball Super at this point, where like, you know, like, remember Android 17? Here he's back. Cause
that's my problem with it. I mean, Infinity War. Okay, when I first saw it, I was absolutely disappointed. But as time is going on, okay, I'll give Infinity War credit. But the problem is, I feel like Infinity War is a Dragon Ball Z of this thing. Dragon Ball Z is great, but Dragon Ball Z started off what ended up becoming Dragon Ball Super. It started this trend of everybody it being like Transformation Central, and it ended up becoming disrespectful and kind of like derogatory. I mean, not derogatory.
Well, there's just no stakes. That's what I feel like. Just like, you know, there has to be. I mean, and also, like, I don't know, your movie can just be about, like, people fighting and, you know, it's fun to watch them fight, but, you know, then write a movie that has, like, a more jovial tone, not this, like, oh, the universe is in peril, except we can go back in time and there's really no consequences direct. I mean, it's like, I don't know.
Listen, man.
It was much too neat for me, of, like, and I also, you know, they did so much fan service for the original Avengers movie, and I was just sitting there being like, you know, part of the, like, you know, that movie's fine, it's whatever, like, it's a fun little superhero movie where you watch a bunch of your guys beat up some robots, but it's like all the fan service for the original movies and the original 5 Avengers, I was like, I don't really vibe with those characters, honestly.
I mean, but the thing about it is, I guess the reason why I say the original Avengers is because at least it was truthful. And it stood true to the character development that was before it.
It's Big Yeetus. Let's go, boy.
My problem with Infinity War is that it just chucked up. You better keep going. No, it kind of forgot the storyline in which it set up. Like, they started the trend of Bruce Banner being a buffoon in Infinity War, and that's something I just really had a problem with. He never had his redemption ever. I mean, the Hulk that's in Infinity War and the Hulk that's in Ragnarok and all the other movies before it, that's not the same Hulk. I don't know who that person is in Infinity War. Hey!
Yesterday I was just deleting old files, and today...
I appreciate them trying to, like, build a character arc out of this, like, robot for this minigame, but... yeah, you can keep that over there, my boy.
Oh, it's just a... Or it be a golden bolt.
Hey man, we also got to find out the end to her saga. She beat the virus, I guess.
Was that the last one?
It seemed like it was kind of climactic, but I don't know. That started out as a fun diversion. It's a little confusing now.
The only thing I don't like about some of the Ratchet and Clank games is it seems like you beat them before
you get all your stuff.
Yeah, before you all the weapon upgrades and.
Well, but if they let you upgrade everything, then there wouldn't I don't know. It's like getting to do all 3 builds simultaneously.
On this guy?
R1.
Asking the man who's never been on top of one of those things.
No, I was.
See, Matthew,
is Trevor not here too?
You are. That would be like doing all 3 skill trees simultaneously in World of Warcraft. Oh, you'd gain something, but you'd lose something. Oh, dude, how many subscribers before we play World of Warcraft?
Man,
100,000.
I would do it for none, but I know you wouldn't. You probably need like 1 million, which is I don't know why. It's not like the game's not fun.
Oh, I like it. It's just it's daunting to think about that much like.
Gosh, Trevor would love that game so much.
But I mean, dude, I love MMORPGs. It's just I can't play them, which is kind of insane. Like, you know, even being a person who's like worked with games and like does game entertainment, let's play sort of things, like MMOs are still too much.
Well, I don't feel like spending my life on any game at this point in my life.
Right, any one game, and if it was one game, it would have to be a Pokemon game, the quality of which we've never seen. That would be the only thing that would be worth it. Is like a Pokemon game that's like on the scale of something like World of Warcraft. Because also, like, I like Warcraft. I don't love Warcraft, like the world.
Oh, these are the monks.
No, I don't love the world either.
I like the world of. I was all about Ragnarok Online. Ooh, it's Big Yidus.
It's Big Yidus mixed with Skeletor.
Yeah, it's that big dinosaur.
Oh, I'm out.
Ratchet. They're repeating boss battles by switching the palettes of how they
awesome.
look.
Let's see. Well, let's see. Hang on, I should get rid of all.
Yeah, I want to get that Steam Deck so that we can play more PC stuff. Terraria, my boys, let's get in. It's like Minecraft but 2D.
I was about to say, I would think this would work on him.
Awesome Knots, remember that game, Matthew?
Yerp.
Nice. Okay.
Yuck. Alright, he's
this.
charging you.
Watch this.
Yeah, surround him.
I'm literally just about to keep.
That's so funny.
All right, waste the Warmonger ammo. Now, I will say what you're talking about kind of makes sense in the sense of the Warmonger. It's very hard to get that to level 5 by the end of the game because you always get it so late.
It has completely ruined percussion instruments for me.
Apocalypse glove.
Darn it. Maybe I shouldn't have used all my. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Trevor, because I didn't even realize. Dude, this is gonna be hard. Come on, please.
We made me experience hard.
There's always just too many enemies, man. That's the one thing I would change about this game. There's just always so much going on.
You hear that music
Yeah,
though?
I kind of like it.
You hear that music?
Yeah, it's all the guys chanting. I think all the Garys.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Did you see I blocked that boulder? That nice boulder?
I just heard Clank curse.
You didn't see me block the nice boulder with this?
I saw you. You also got 0% left, so I mean, you know, was it worth it? Hey!
Noise.
Get him with the Stromboli. Hey, where's the Gabagoo?
The Gabagoo! Ugh. This one's about to level up too. Come on, get there.
It's nice that it has a little hit stun.
Come on, get there. Yes!
Nice.
That means I get 8 again. Okay, now...
Yeah, if you want to take a break.
My gosh.
But also...
Yeah, dude, this is why I feel like this game needs co-op. Like, imagine if we were also in here and all right, you focus on the Grunthor, I'll go take down the little guys.
Yeah.
Because like All for One is awesome, but it's not.
Whoops! I did not mean to fire another one of those.
It's not from this camera perspective or on the scale. And I would just, I would love that game so much.
Why is it not? Okay, there we go.
Because he's gigantic, Matthew.
No, it works. It's just...
I think you got to do too. Yeah.
I think it's just that if he's doing a specific animation, he doesn't get hurt doing it. I got lucky there that didn't hit me.
Black hole storm.
That actually does pretty nice damage.
Okay, back to being undead.
Hey, music was just
that was hard.
Darn it.
Crazy.
I was about to get some more ammo.
We must proceed to the anomaly.
Gotta go. Stay safe, guys.
We must proceed to the anomaly.
Find the map yet?
I will retrieve the map as quickly as I can.
You got this, Bolt. We'll meet you down there. We did not see the
Ammo anymore?
I'm afraid he is already underground.
Oh no.
Yo, what if they made a game called Shaq and Daxter?
Why would they do that?
I don't know, because I'm dumb and I say dumb things. What up, boy?
What am I supposed to
Let's
do?
go. I may jump into it. Nope.
Oh.
Press triangle. Slide! Approach and press the circle button.
Do not worry, Clank. You have done this before.
Don't worry, Clank.
Talking in the
Yuck.
second person like Ratchet does when he is stressed. Oh my. Oh, no matter. Just take things one step at a time, like Gary said. Fix the anomaly.
Yo, what if Gary's in Nickelodeon's Smash Bros?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Why wouldn't it make any sense?
Are you talking about Gary
you don't
from
think Gary can
SpongeBob?
fight?
I thought you meant Gary from this game. I'm like, wait, what? Why would he be in the Nickelodeon? But if you mean Gary from SpongeBob, now, I mean, that's not bad.
Meow. Meow.
Why am I so nervous about this anomaly? Because the dimensions are close to completely collapsing and ending all life as I know it. Yes. That is a
Do you like
perfectly
the
valid reason to be nervous.
Clank missions in this game better, or the ones from the original, or the remade original on PlayStation 4?
I don't know. I think I like these more. All right, you guys can go through now. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Oh, look at Clank, my boy.
I know they are not real, but I feel like I should thank my possibilities for helping me learn about dimensionality. Thank you.
You did something.
Clanks?
Alrighty, so now we can go through here. Did I solve it? Oh, well. Oh. I need, do I need it on this side?
I think you need to make them, no, you need to probably do that again. Yeah. Because I think you need to make them go that way.
Oh, here we go. That's gonna be something. Okay.
How can you make them go where you're going in this direction? Because if you make them go in this direction, then they'll go across.
I don't know. To be honest. This just changes this. It doesn't change the other thing, but it's connected to here. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I see.
What do you see? I'm confused.
Be patient, my son.
Cottrello has a plan.
All right. Now we need to take that. And that goes there.
You got it. Nice.
That's how we do it, Darth Yoctus.
And that's just part 1.
What are you trying to say, Trevor?
That you got 2 more to go.
That it ain't easy. That it ain't easy being cheesy.
This knowledge, I feel like I am finally
Yo,
close
like
to
I didn't eat
understanding everything.
just buckets of cheese
and
today,
knowing
my
how to
boy.
Save the dimensions.
Whoop. Clank ever get fixed?
Hiding the dimensional map in an anomaly is quite ingenious. Well done, Gary.
Okay, so it's gonna make that lift up. What do you do? Yonk!
Full speed ahead.
Alrighty. Now what can we do? Ooh, so there was a much easier way to do that, wasn't there? Fascinating. Okay, we got a lot happening here, fellas. Yeah.
A concentrated ball of boosted gravity. Amazing.
Okay, I got it. Matthew, just don't even make that face.
Sleepy face.
You see I got it?
If the Emperor gets a hold of the dimensional map, he could spread his terror wherever he pleased. He could take over everything.
Alright, so we're gonna do speed. And we're gonna do a jump. Yuck! Alright, where do our boys land? They land right there, which gives me space to do this. Which does that. Do I want that? Oh, this is tough, Darth Yoctus.
Aye.
It's a bit of a toughie right here. Now what does this do? Okay, so that... And then this one is what changes the direction. Oh wait, they're actually making it now. Okay. Well. Well. So I just need to throw that there. I think we might be in business, fellas.
Fellers?
I think we just might have pulled a secret rare from a booster pack.
No, you didn't.
No! Okay, what's happening here?
You're sipping coffee, not knowing what you're doing. Wishing it was Pokemon cards. This would have never happened if it was a level 3 Pikachu. I'm so sorry. like and subscribe.
Come on. No! Yo, we didn't talk about this, but you know the weirdest DreamWorks thing they ever did? Boss Baby. What is that? I'm sorry, what an abomination.
Obviously, people liked it so much they made it a show.
Yeah, well, they make every DreamWorks thing a show. You just don't hear about it because they're not that good. Except the Jurassic Park one they did was like really, really good. It has no business being that good.
Matthew's gonna disown you as a brother. First you like Jurassic World, now you like the Jurassic Park show.
I like Jurassic World like other people do. Like, I mean, it's just dumb theme park fun. None of it makes sense, but it's like, you know, you're not going there for the riveting story. If you wanted that, you'd go read the books. Which I did. I also read the books.
But come on, there's like levels to this, man. Those movies are like laughably bad. It's like, okay, so is Fast and Furious cool?
It has its place in society. It's just
come on, but you know you would like.
Oh, I don't like it at all.
Right, but that's my point. Is I'm like Jurassic World to me is on the level of ridiculous that Fast and Furious is.
Exactly. But Fast and Furious is about Vin Diesel driving a car, whereas Jurassic World's about dinosaurs. Like, there's just I mean, it's kind of like The Walking Dead. It's like, how many zombie shows can you compare it to?
But you're also somebody who will tell people The Walking Dead is like the worst show of all time.
I wouldn't say it's the worst show of all time. I think it's
it's the second worst show of all time.
I'm just saying. Well, I think it's done a lot of wacky things, but
I think The Walking Dead
but just
makes
by proxy
Jurassic
of
World
it,
look like
just by proxy of it being a zombie show, it's so much cooler than like a lot of other TV shows.
But
I
don't know.
I'd rather watch that over like NCIS. Like, you betcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's too many like times where things of entertainment get away with like, well, that's just the intention of it. It's like, okay, so then why even have like, it doesn't mean just because it's that type of movie it can't be great. Like, Jurassic Park is a perfect example of it can be that type of movie and be phenomenal. You know, the original Jurassic Park.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I don't know. Like,
but I mean, at the same time, I feel like it's like
Jurassic World to me is like, it's not even like, I don't know. There's like almost no redeeming qualities about that movie to me personally. Like, I remember just in the theater watching it, just like dying for it to be over.
Oh, you got fun dinosaurs.
That thing's part raptor. Yeah, man.
I mean, I find that whole thing really, really goofy and silly, and like
I don't know. To me, it's just
Endochrominus Rex. There's a really silly concept, but
right. I mean, there was. I don't know. I just
the second one's even goofier with the like. There's like a raptor hunting a little girl in a house, but they did have a fun twist in that one. So I mean, they were trying. It's just I mean, it didn't go particularly well.
They didn't try
I don't know.
enough.
Those movies are always funny to me because I think people have finally come around on like, even the people who are usually like pretty forgiving for a lot of those things are like, nah, dude, I'll never forget when I had a friend that I used to work with that we were talking about the movie one day and I was pretty harsh on it, and he just couldn't believe that I felt that about it. And then he had a house party that he invited me to and was laughing about, you should come over, we're gonna watch this, it's like a bunch of people, we could just hang out. And I remember I was in the kitchen eating a bag of chips and grabbing a drink, and he comes over to me, he's like, dude, he's like, you're so right, like, just watching this again, like, this movie's so bad, like, just in mediocre storytelling ways, like how bad it does things like foreshadowing, or, you know, I don't know. I just think that's why, like, there's movies that can be blockbusters. Like Jaws is another example that can be like a really good movie.
No one really does blockbusters like Spielberg did.
Right,
like,
but
nobody's really like taken his place.
But I just think there's plenty of those kinds of movies that they can still have a lot of redeeming qualities. And I don't know, Jurassic World, man, it's like if you just get past the part about dinosaurs or eating people.
Well, I don't even find that. I mean, honestly, I would find a movie just about the dinosaurs themselves like a little more compelling. I don't even feel like they. That was the really silly part. I feel like is the angle of like, because they've just done that 3 other times and they're trying to make it different while trying to make it the same at the same time. And so, yeah, I mean it's but the show is like just legitimately good. Like, I mean, You know, again, like you have to.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know
things on scale. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like written for kids, so it sacrifices some things there. But
yeah, I've never seen anything about the TV show. I'm strictly just talking about the movies. And I mean, honestly, Jurassic Park's kind of a funny franchise because I think the only really good movie was the first one. I don't think The Lost World was that good. Even though Jurassic Park 3 is kind of a guilty pleasure to me, I recognize that it's not a very good movie. And Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom are like abysmal. Like, to me, they make Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 look like cinematic masterpieces. Like, that's what's funny is as much as Jurassic Park 3 gets memed on, I'm like, dude, but look at Jurassic World. Like, it's just... The part at the end will forever be, like, the funniest moment in a movie where I'm just like, this literally makes no sense. Like, this is, you know, sharks with freaking laser beams on their head level of ridiculous. You know?
What are you referring to? That's ridiculous?
When the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Raptor team up on the Indominus Rex, and then they have their nod of respect at the end. That's really... You know, I remember I told Trevor this, I think, but I just wanted to scream in the movie theater, walnut-sized brain! You know, like, it's just so stupid. Like, and listen, I'm not saying you have to be a paleontologist to enjoy the movie, but it's just a certain level of like, dude, what are we doing, man? This is like a Godzilla movie at this point, and I love Godzilla, but it's because context matters, you know? I don't know, man. I remember I saw it with my friend Zach, and I'll just never forget. We both walked out, and we're like, what? What's that?
How to stop the cataclysm.
The worst part is the subplot was, you know, we could use these to fight terrorists in Iraq.
Yeah, that was really funny.
It's just like, how can you not, like, I'm sorry, dude, how can you not think that's the stupidest thing?
I mean, it is, but also it's like, you know.
I don't mean stupid in like a redeeming way. I mean stupid in a really bad way.
Oh, what a twist.
Don't worry, I'll be hosting a viewing party of my victories. It's all
Come on, kid. We gotta...
Skadoosh.
Run. Run? This is our last chance to stop him. Sorry. It was you!
What are you doing here?
No bit of respect after that.
No, I don't like you.
Knock. There's Yak and there's Knock. Knock today.
Rivet made a pivot.
Bruh.
Sorry, Rivet.
That's a bruh moment if I've ever seen one, fellas. Remember when people used to say that?
Look at those waters.
That was definitely not bussin'.
You don't give up those sticks.
Yeah, we should probably wrap things up here, though, I would think, right? We're on a new planet. A new adventure begins.
Go ahead.
So, I love you all. And, I've never done this before. What do I say? Oh my gosh. Goodbye.